Hi everyone, Lewis from the Vevox team here, and here are my top 3 tips on how to facilitate a great Q&A session. Tip number 1, introduce Vevox verbally explaining how to join and how to use it. As you kick off your meeting, it's time to introduce Vevox to your audience so people know how to join and post questions. Verbally communicating this to your audience is key. Whether you're having a virtual meeting or in person, the facilitator needs to verbally introduce Vevox for maximum participation. And we always recommend using the Vevox present view to do so. So on the left hand side here, you have your joining instructions with the 9-digit session ID. Alternatively, the audience can scan the QR code and they will go directly within your Vevox session to start participating. Tip number 2, have some questions ready and encourage participants to upvote them. When you first get started with your Q&A session, it's sometimes hard to get the ball rolling. So what I like to do is post in a few questions myself to get people started in asking questions. As questions start to populate the board, make sure you verbally ask your audience to upvote their favorite questions and the ones which are most relevant to them. Tip number 3, read the question out loud and highlight the question to the center of the screen before assigning it to the correct person to address. To properly facilitate a Q&A, you need to say the question out loud and fix it to the center of your screen with the Vevox present view to avoid any confusion or awkward silences. To do that, all you need to do is make sure you're sharing your Vevox present view if you're doing a virtual meeting, sharing your screen with your audience, or if you're at an in-person meeting, you want the present view projected on the big screen behind you in the room, and we can go ahead, click on the question and fix it to the screen so everyone knows what is being currently addressed and there is no confusion whatsoever. So really important, make sure you say this question out loud and also fix it to the screen. And here's a little bonus tip. Address the unanswered questions after the meeting or event. Now here's a really great tip, so I didn't want to leave this one out and I wanted to get it in as a bonus. Now potentially at the end of your Q&A session you're going to have so many questions that have populated this board and that have come in, but you've run out of time. You don't have time to address all of these questions that are in your Q&A board currently. Not to worry though, because if you head over to your data area and then we download this data report, we can actually get the Excel spreadsheet which populates. We can enable editing, and then we can head over to the Q&A tab and see all of those questions that have come in. Now what I like to do is I like to make a new column here and then call it answers to questions, and then we can go ahead and get the answers from the specific people that we need them from and put them in this area here, and then we can just go ahead and send this Excel spreadsheet out afterwards to all the attendees so no question was unanswered. I really do hope that was useful for everyone. Make sure to check out the links below for any more useful help tips, and we'll see you in the next one.